welcome back to Raw Synergy TV. So far I've shared a variety of ways to cleanse, detoxify, and heal your body. Today I want to go even deeper into more ways that you can cleanse and detoxify your body. These are all things that I have personally done and experienced great benefits from. So I'm going to talk about each one, and hopefully this will inspire you to take action to help your body cleanse, heal, and detoxify. Now, I've mentioned this many times before in previous videos, and I've talked about quite a few of these things. So a lot of this stuff may not be new, but it may be a refresher. And for some of you, if you are new here, it will be a new concept. The digestive process takes up more of your body's energy and resources than any other bodily function, especially when it comes to eating things like animal products and processed foods. The burden on your body trying to digest these things is really heavy. We feel tired, sleepy, lethargic after large, complicated meals. And because of this, a lot of our physical energy goes towards digesting those foods, and we're left feeling like we just want to take a nap. Something that we can do to give our bodies a huge break from digesting all of these complicated meals is slightly alter or greatly alter what we put into our bodies, either temporarily or even long term. Depends on you and your interest. And this can be done by fasting. Now, there are several different types of fasting. There's water fasting, where you take in no food at all, just water. There's juice fasting or juice cleansing, where you just take in juice only. So you're not getting any fiber, you're just getting liquid and pure nutrients. Another option is basically going on a fruit cleanse, where you eat nothing but fruit for a certain period of time. And typically this is done with really hydrating, juicy fruits like melons, grapes, peaches, plums, oranges, pineapple, and other citrus. So here you're getting the fiber, but it's super easy to digest. It moves through your system really easily, and it makes the digestive process go a lot smoother. And finally, embarking on what is known as a mono island, where you eat only one type of food, usually fruit, and you just eat that one type of fruit for a certain period of time, say a few days to a week or several weeks, depends on the person. This can be really helpful in allowing your body to heal itself while still getting nutrients, fiber, but it's still giving your body a really big break. So I want to talk about each of my experiences doing all four of these. So if you've been watching my videos for a while now, back in 2012, you know that I did a water fast for 13 days where I went to Washington and water fasted with Dr. Douglas Graham for 13 days. I had nothing but water only. This was one of the best things that I personally have ever done for myself. It wasn't easy. It was not cheap, but in the long run, it was worth every penny and more. I was able to heal all of my food sensitivities that I had, and I had a lot of them going into that fast, and that was the main reason why I wanted to do the fast. I also had a lot of digestive issues growing up throughout my entire life, and even though I had healed a tremendous amount by eating a fruit-based diet for a very long time, at that point I had been on a fruit-based diet for about 3 years, and I had done a lot of healing. But doing the water fast is like nothing else. It is the deepest form of healing that you can do for your body, by just getting out of the way and giving your body that huge break and just letting it do what it needs to do. So when you're water fasting, you don't typically have any energy to do anything. You basically just rest. You rest, you're giving your digestive system a rest, you're giving your brain a rest, you're giving your body a rest, And your body can then devote all the energy that it would typically devote to digesting food and doing all the things that it does, and it can devote that energy and that time to healing and going directly to the areas of your body that need the most attention and heal all of those areas. So in my case, it was able to heal my gut, able to heal my food sensitivities, which I pretty much believe all start in the gut area. And I noticed so many benefits from doing that. My digestive system was so much better afterward. Everything just functioned so much better after that. My entire body functioned better. I had more stamina, more energy, my digestive system worked better, no more food sensitivities. My body used to react with really bad acne, hives, itching. When I would eat a food that I was sensitive to, it would cause all kinds of reactions in my body. And after the water fast, all of that went away. So my skin really, really healed up so much after that. And it's just so empowering to be able to take that time out for yourself and allow your body to heal. To experience all the benefits is something that is priceless. And especially with the medical model, they have no way of healing food sensitivities. So I am so grateful that I experienced that, and I would do it again in a heartbeat if I needed to. Now, water fasting can be expensive. It should definitely be done with supervision, especially if you're doing it long term like I did. Really shouldn't do more than a few days on your own if you're going to do it. You have to take time away from work and just devote your life and your energy to you, to resting, to healing. And some people don't have that ability or that luxury. And it's very mentally and emotionally complicated. It's not an easy thing to do, to just stop eating and devote that time to really working on yourself. It takes some inner strength, but it's definitely worth it if it's something that you feel you can and want to do. With water fasting, your body does such deep cleansing that you can really feel a lot of detoxification effects. After about the 4th day, I felt nauseated almost the entire time. My stomach was really upset for a good portion of the time that I was fasting. I had some headaches here and there, definitely lots of body aches. Your body gets really tired of laying in bed and laying down for that length of time. And you really lose a lot of weight when you're doing that kind of fasting, so then you have that to deal with, and it can be kind of achy because your body is shedding. You can go through all kinds of detoxification effects. So it's a lot to go through, but as I said, it's definitely worth it. The next thing is juice fasting. I have also done, I believe, a 12 or 13 day, maybe it was 14 days, I'm not quite sure, but I did somewhere around 2 weeks of a juice cleanse. And that's very different than water fasting because, as I mentioned before, you're getting all the vitamins and the nutrients from the juice. And because you're getting that nutrition, you have energy so you can function, you can go to work or go to school, whatever you need to do throughout the day can be done. It's pretty energizing actually because you're getting the nutrients and your body's not having to digest fiber or digest anything heavy. So you do have more energy and you just feel really light, you feel clear-headed. Even though it may not go quite as deep as far as healing goes, you will still do a tremendous amount of healing by just consuming juice. I felt great on my juice fast. I felt amazing every single day, like just really calm. I felt happy. I felt energized. I slept great. You just feel really good. Some of the downsides of juice fasting are that it's kind of complicated if you're juicing everything yourself. It can be expensive to go and buy all the produce that you need to juice. You have to wash everything before you juice it, and it is a little time consuming putting everything in the juicer and getting all your juices ready for the day or however you plan to do it. Some people just do all their juicing in the morning for that entire day. Some people just juice one meal at a time as the meal approaches. Other people will just juice a bunch of stuff and put it in the fridge for several days. And you can do it any way that you want that's most effective and efficient for you, but it can be time consuming. Juice fasting is less of a struggle on your body. You still may have some detoxification effects, some cleansing reactions. You may get some rashes, or you may experience some minor headaches or some body aches. You may even start draining, mucus. There's all kinds of things that you can experience, but generally juice fasting is a really enjoyable experience. I definitely enjoyed my juice cleanse. You can also opt to do a fruit-only cleanse. This is something that I did for a good 6 months in the beginning of my journey. I would say about a year into eating raw food, I decided to eat nothing but fruit for 6 months to cleanse my body. And this really included every kind of fruit that I could eat. At this time, I was still experiencing food sensitivities, so I was limited as to what I could eat. But I included things like tomatoes and zucchini, which are considered fruits, and peppers. Tomatoes in small amounts because they did affect my skin, and I did have mild reactions to small amounts of tomatoes. If I ate a lot of them, then I would have a really big reaction. So I kept it small. But I ate all kinds of fruits, juicy fruits, grapes, mangoes, peaches, plums, pears, apples, more tropical fruits, bananas, melons. And this really helps to just cleanse your body. All that fiber and all those nutrients help to clean out your digestive system, clean out your colon, and it really fuels your body with nutrients, and it's so easy to digest that your body can then devote more of the energy that it typically devotes to those harder to digest foods, and it can devote that energy into cleansing and healing your body. And so during that 6 months when I was eating nothing but fruit, I felt incredible. I had so much energy. I just felt so happy all the time, and it just was so easy because, number one, I love fruit. I love eating fruit, and there was such variety for me, even with food sensitivities and not being able to eat citrus and a lot of the acid fruits. I still had so much that I could eat, and I just had so much strength and energy, and I just felt great. So I know that my body did a lot of healing during that time as well, and it was very enjoyable. It's also pretty affordable and easy to do. You can do it at home. You know, there's no time taken away from work or school or anything like that. And the last type of beneficial cleanse I want to talk about is mono island. This is where you take one of your ultimate favorite fruits and you eat nothing but that one type of fruit or one type of food. Most people do it with bananas, because bananas are very affordable, they're very satiating, they're full of vitamins, and there's so much you can do with them. They're very versatile, so you can make banana ice cream, you can make banana pudding, you can just eat the bananas, you can make smoothies, you can do so many things with bananas that you can just get such good variety, even eating just that one thing. But you can do this with any fruit. You can do it with mangoes, you can do it with melons, you can do it with grapes. Grapes are a really powerful option if you want to really deeply cleanse your body, because the grapes themselves help to really cleanse and detoxify your body. I personally have done 1 week of Banana Island. I did 1 week after my water fast with Dr. Graham, and then I did 2 weeks couple years ago. I did a 2-week Banana Island, and it was fantastic. One of the things that I love about it is that it's so easy. You think that it's going to be this really difficult, hard thing, The hardest thing is just making sure that you have enough ripe bananas on hand so that you don't run out. That was my biggest complication, but otherwise it just frees you up from having to think about what you're gonna eat, from having to buy various things. When you're hungry, you just go and you eat your bananas, you eat as many as you want until you're full. There's something about it that's so liberating. For me, I felt light and free. My body felt so relaxed. I slept so comfortably and so sound. You can just feel that your body is thanking you every minute, that you're giving it this wonderful break, and it's so worth it. It's incredibly affordable. Your body can do so much healing. I have friends that absolutely healed their Crohn's and colitis just by eating nothing but bananas for 2 weeks. And within 1 week, they just had such amazing results that they continued until they were 2 weeks into it, and they completely freed their body of having to take medication, having to go to the doctor regularly, having to run to the bathroom all the time. It's amazing what monoing one type of food can do. And there's a lot of other people who have healed their body from other ailments by doing this. So if you can't afford to water fast because of time or money, or it just seems way too overwhelming, monoing one type of fruit is way less overwhelming than water fasting. And even though the results may not be quite as deep or intense, there are still going to be amazing benefits from doing this and from giving your body that break and just freeing up all of that energy. It's so powerful, and it can be a really spiritual experience for you as well. You can dedicate your cleanse or your fast to something really special, like maybe another sick family member, or do it in honor of something, and then it just becomes even more special and really powerful. It can be a really spiritual experience because you just feel so connected to everything and everyone. You just feel so at peace and so at ease, and you just become in love with life and everything around you. It can really change you in powerful, amazing ways. Not just from healing your body, but from a mental, emotional, physical, spiritual aspect. It does everything. It can be everything if you let it, if you allow it, if you want that. I really hope this video inspires you to try one of these methods and see for yourself what the results are. It can be amazing. You can lose weight, improve your skin, you can heal all kinds of ailments, and just experience an incredible amount of peace and comfort that you may not otherwise feel in your daily life. If you liked this video and found it helpful, it would mean a lot if you gave it a thumbs up and shared it with your friends. If you're new here, be sure to hit the subscribe button. That's it for me. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all right here next week.